Which one was that? That was mostly draining.
It was emotionally draining, bro. You ain't never watched My Roommate is a Cat. It's fighting back the tears half the time.
Oh, wait, my roommate was a cat.
My Roommate is a Cat.
Oh, is a cat.
Meow.
Damn.
Meow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it deals with this dude going through depression, and like he's like closed off himself from the world because his parents died, and it's like him becoming like undepressed or like becoming normal again through like this cat and learning how to like take care of the cat and take care of himself because he, you know, just like the regular things of depression, not going outside, not eating, you know, like antisocial, like all of these things, and like getting the cat like brings him back, and it's like it's a very emotional roller coaster.
Damn.
Okay.
That sounds way too intense for me.
Hey, Rome.
Yeah.
Real quick, can I say something real quick?
Of course.
I want to be the first person to say this for once.
Sure.
We lie, by the way.
Bro, one of these days, I swear we're gonna catch somebody. One of these days. You got
me.
I thought you were gonna do it when we were talking about high school DxD. I was like, what would you say?
It's gonna be Gino. It's gonna be Gino. I think it's gonna be Gino. Anybody is gonna be Gino. I think so.
Just one of these days.
I think Gonzo
ass on my ass.
When 5 hits, Gonzo's eyes is always glued to the like around that time. It's just glued to the freaking like Tom. I can tell. And then he has his camera on, so you can kind of see him, right? But I feel like Gino might just slip up one of these days. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like real comfortable.
Once it hits like 7:59, I put up the YouTube and I'm like, all right, go ahead, go live. I'm gonna catch you.
I don't even do all that. I look at the damn fucking screen and that shit says live.
Yeah. All right, we can do intros right now. I started Quack Quack, you know what I'm saying? The return of Quack Quack himself.
The return of Quack Quack. I had to take a day off last week due to my daughter's 4th birthday. So that was nice, exhausting, but nice.
How did that go? What did y'all do?
So pretty much you were muted, so you didn't hear.
Oh.
But I'm kind of going over it with Gino. But pretty much we had my girlfriend's mom and dad show up, on a bunch of her friends. I don't really fuck with my families like that, so they stayed away. And a bunch of my daughter's friends, and we pretty much just set up a bunch of tables outside by the pool, had a bunch of snacks and everything. I set up my PA system, played a bunch of music, just hung out by the pool all day.
Nice.
Had a bunch of sweets. You know how it is. Made sure I loaded up the kid on sugars.
Is your daughter at the age where she actually has like friends or not yet?
Oh yeah, she's got friends. She's also at the age where she is a major pain and she will talk back to you.
Oh, okay.
like majorly. I told her last night, I went, yo, clean your room. And she goes, well, I don't want to clean my room. That ain't fun. I said, fine, if you don't do it, I'm going to eat the rest of your birthday cupcakes. And she looked at me, she goes, you're smart, Dad. You're smart. And she walked away and started picking up her room.
Are you smart?
She just looked at me and went, you smart. You smart, Dad.
All right, King. All right, not King. Gino. Gino.
What's up? This is Gino Gaines. I'm just happy to be here, you know, with a bunch of great panelists, you know, ready to talk our shit.
Honestly, I'm really excited about today's topics. Like, it's been dry. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's been dry. Like, that's the reason why I didn't hit you guys up earlier. But like, because I was waiting for something big to happen, and it kind of didn't happen. But I went to individual you guys, like ask you guys like for your opinions and stuff. Like Evo's with the Gino with the Evo, which kind of rhymes, kind of coincidental, whatever. Anyways, and then Gonzo kind of had like the gen shit, and I was like, yo, that's a great idea. So that's what we're gonna do.
Now I feel left out. You didn't ask me, no.
I know I did. My bad.
Yeah.
Hey, these guys are...
you, Quack.
All right, so I'm gonna do my outro now. Yo, this is Quack. It was a pleasure on being on the stream. I will catch you guys later.
See, Quack. The thing was, I was getting to you because I was talking to Gonzo, then Gino, and then we already had the topics. So I didn't need the input already. You know what I'm saying? So now when I hit you up, I just had the topics already ready, right?
I'm just gonna to put it as in you saved the best person to ask for last.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it that way.
I bet. Do we? Yeah. Gonzo,
Yo.
did you do your intro? I was gonna say
Yeah.
outro because he said outro. Now he's messing with my brain.
Brainless Gonzo. Follow me and stuff. I don't know. Oh, hey, if you follow on the YouTube channel, we're doing a giveaway for Pokemon Sword and Shield. And if you follow on the Twitch, we're also giving it away. So if you follow on both, like it's absolutely free for you. And you have 2 chances to win the game. I'm a huge Pokemon fan and anime fan and all of that. Come by to the streams and whatnot, and we could talk about whatever it is you want to talk about, man.
Hey, King.
Come back, King.
Not kidding.
All right, we gotta warm him up to. He's not used to the pressure. It is the intro. I'll go though.
Right.
The Real King Rome, the host of GG Podcast. It was episode 10, right?
Yeah.
Yo, we made it, dog. Honestly,
It's not 11.
Hello?
Not. Oh, King's back. You want to do the intro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, first off, I just want to say, fuck, I forgot what I want to say.
What?
Gonzo trash at Mario Kart.
Oh, we put up with the drink
hold
on.
on a second.
Oh,
Y'all cheaters, first of all.
Okay.
I'm trash too, though.
Ain't nobody cheat, and I strongly believe I can beat you in a poker tournament. But anyway, my name is King Greek. I'm an anime YouTuber. Follow me on Twitter and YouTube at King Greek. Not the old one. It's just King Greek.
Yeah, I bet. I gotta put your information in the description. I'll do it after the podcast. Do you stream? Do you stream too? I think you do.
Yeah. I do both. All
right. Bet. Yeah, I was doing my intro. The Real King Rome, host of GG Podcast. This is episode 10, right? Gonzo said this is 11, but I'm pretty sure it's 10.
It was.
All right, so we made it. You know what I'm
numbers,
saying?
baby.
That's definitely like something to be hyped about. 10. I feel like we've been doing it so long now, right? Like the people that's been here the longest was like Quack and Gino. Like we've been doing this for a minute.
Hey man, I was listening before I got on, so I've been here. I just didn't have the mic.
Oh yeah, and like hit that like button right now. We got 3. I mean, people on the panel, we should all hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? We finesse system. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever. But
finesse it.
We got some good topics. I mean, everyone's links are going to be in the description, so make sure to follow, like, whatever you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And like the video. God damn it, yo, these people don't want to like the video, man. Honestly.
Hit that smash that sub button.
Yo, that sounds so wrong. Smash that like button. I know.
I said smash the sub button.
Oh,
not like button.
Oh, well, smash both of them. You know what I'm saying? 2 is always better than 1, right? No.
That's true.
Hey, 2 is 1, 1 is none.
I mean, honestly, with the gen stuff, I think we should like have that for last, and we can just start with the Evo stuff. So, I mean, I'm not a fighting game expert, you know what I'm saying? All I play is Jump Force, so I'm gonna hand it over to Gino so he can go in depth about Evo and everything that's going on right now.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't know if y'all know this. I don't know any fighting game guys up in here besides myself.
I play some fighting games, but I'm not good at it. See me in Street Fighter, see me in Ultimate.
I dabble in Smash is for kids. I dabble in fighting games.
What?
Wow.
I'm freaking weak. Wait, nah, but like you say Smash is for kids?
By kids, I mean Ultimate ain't my whole thing about Ultimate is it's not as hard to play.
I'm trash at the game, so I don't know about that. I'm trash at every game, so that's not saying a lot, actually. Yeah.
No, I'll make the difference. I know what you're saying, like the cosmetically.
Cosmetically? What?
Cosmetically, it looks like a kiddie game.
I think it looks pretty good. Like even when I play on the 4K TV, because the thing about the Switch is when you blow that image up, sometimes it doesn't look so good, like Zelda. But sometimes it does look good, like freaking Mario Kart. And I think when you play Smash on the TV, it looks pretty high. It looks decent. So I don't know.
I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, I don't think so. I'm just saying, like, I can see maybe, But as far as Evo, this is the biggest event in fighting. This is the biggest. This is like the Super Bowl of fighting games,
right?
And there's a lot of controversy with this year's Evo. But I'm gonna start with the lineups first. We have Dragon Ball FighterZ. Awesome game.
Yeah.
Which made it back, if I might add, because I don't know if anybody remembered, but I think this is around earlier this year when I'm not sure what the deal was exactly, but Fighters was banned from all fighting game tournaments, including Evo. But that ban had got revoked. I can't remember what invoked it in the first place.
I think I want to say violence. I don't know if it was violence or something like that, but you're definitely right about that. Dragon Ball FighterZ was banned. However, it made it in. And not only did it make it in, it was it had the most ratings, the most watched fighting game.
What? No way.
Yo, Dragon Ball FighterZ is lit, bro.
Yeah, I know. I watched Gino play it and stuff like that, and I played it myself. I'm trash at the game, but I watched Gino play it, and like he's actually good at the game. So I know there's definitely some skill and all that kind of stuff, but wow, the most watched. Like, okay, can you go through the list of games that are actually like at Evo, or no? Do you have it ready?
Here, yeah. So we have Dragon Ball FighterZ, of course. That's a banger. Definitely a banger. Street Fighter, of course. If everybody know about Street Fighter, it's been there since day one. You know, since the battle of at the Bay. Like it started Evo. All right, so it's gonna always be there. Mainstay.
Right.
This time we have Mortal Kombat 11, of course, just came out this year.
Okay.
The sleeper is 2 sleepers that came out this year. 2 sleepers. The first one I want to say is called Samurai Showdown. Nobody saw that coming. It just came out last month.
Yeah, it just came out.
And it's not even a new game. It's not even a new game. People forget this game originally came back out in '92.
That's right. This is just a reimagining of that game. It's awesome. Like it's different. It's not like, oh, you know, got these different combo strings. I'm going to juggle you to death. No, it's very tactical. I'll say it caters to hardcore FGC players. Of course, you never played a fighting game. I wouldn't say don't play it, but definitely is something that you want to take serious for sure. Samurai Showdown.
If you don't know how to bide your time, like if you don't know how to bide your time to play a slow game, you can't play Samurai Showdown.
Not at all. Like it's
not fast paced.
No,
it's very paced. Like, you ever seen one of those like old school kung fu movies where they just real dramatic and they're waiting for the guy to make the next move?
Yeah, of course. I love those.
Like that. This game is awesome. Don't let the pace fool you. It's very intense. Like that silent moment when the 2 samurais are standing staring at each other.
Like it's not all about who got the flashiest moves or who can pull up the quickest combo. It's all about who can land the deadliest hit first.
This game,
Samurai Showdown, it is extremely possible to kill your opponent within just 3 hits.
What?
Facts.
Now
that don't even make sense. How's that?
See, but here's now I understand. You can't do it right. You can't do it right away. You have to build up to it. But once you get to that point, you will be able to do so. But you can't do it just like right out the gate.
Okay, so are any of you guys like hardcore into the game? Like you guys play it competitively, or you guys just like guys like man about it?
I play it casually, but I can't say that Samurai Showdown is easily the most unique game in the lineup at Evo because it has stuff other fighting games do not have.
Okay.
Like for example, if you say your opponent comes down and give you that nice little slice, trying to stab you right in the eye, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can literally take your hands and clasp that blade and pull it out their hand and disarm them.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Stuff like that. You don't see that. Not even Soul Calibur. I would compare those. Has that feature.
Okay.
Also, another feature that no other fighting game has, absolutely no game. So, the more that you play offline, the more you play arcade and story and practice or whatever, the game is continuously watching how you play. So the next time you go back into training, the game builds a computer generated player that plays exactly how you do. Every single move you make, every single combo you pull off, every single action you take with the slightest of movements, the computer plays like another you, an exact copy.
Damn.
That's like artificial intelligence or some shit, bro. Like that's what it sounds like.
It is. And
it's studying your moves and it's countering and trying to make you like shake it up a little bit, like mix up your combos.
Well, it's not forcing you to counter. It's copying your moves and putting them into a database. It's building a exact copy of you. So if you was to go into practice, if you was to go into the lab to train, you could fight that copy, and it would be like you're fighting yourself essentially, and that would be the best way possible to learn your own weaknesses and your in your combos, what you do, what you like to do, and how to stop doing this and that so often, so your opponent can't read you that much.
Damn, bro.
Man, that's
Okay,
crazy.
I gotta check out this shit. Y'all hyping the fuck out of this game, bro. Damn. Like, how much is it? Is it a budget? Not, I'm not saying it's budget type, but like, you know, like some games are like not too hyped. They're kind of like on that $40 price tag. Or is it full?
It's 60, but I do know this. Back when the game first came out last month, because I believe it came out on the 25th. If you bought the game before the 30th, you got the season pass for free.
Oh, what? That's sick.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Gino, you can continue your Evo coverage.
So,
no, you good. You good.
So what else we got? Tekken 7. Now Tekken 7, that game is old, right? If you really think about it, it came out 2017. Yeah, around that time. I want to say maybe even before that. But its lifetime has really expanded. It's like pretty much it plays like a game that's only been out for 2 years versus like like a year, because they keep on adding things and they keep on upgrading how the mechanics of the game is, and the lifespan I think it can last for another 2 years. Even Tekken 7 is killing it, especially with all the DLCs, and you got Negan from Walking Dead on there, and everybody's like, how are we going to get past this dude? Like it's really going to be hype up there. Street Fighter, like I said before, has been around. It's been headlining in Evo for a very long time, and something different happened this year. We all know Smash Brothers Ultimate is going to also be there, right? Yeah, Smash Brothers Ultimate with BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, Soul Calibur 6 is going to be there.
Nice.
Street Fighter 5 back to back has been the headline game, like the last game, right? The main event.
Yeah.
This year is not even in the top. It's got knocked down 2 tiers.
Oh shit!
Unheard of.
Why is that? Why is that, you think?
Because the popularity of a game has taken over a third of the competitors.
So what's top 2?
Top 2, number 1 is Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Dang! Wow! And he said, "Gang, I'm dead." Yo, you already know he switched gang, dog. He switched gang. Yeah, okay.
Like Tekken 7 is number 2. That's how. Yes. Tekken 7 is killing it. Super Smash Brothers, they have like over 9,000 competitors.
What about Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat is like in the middle. Like it even Samurai Showdown just came out.
Hey, ain't nobody playing Jump Force?
Jump Force was that?
Oh my god! Yeah, you woke up quack, man. Like, I heard some bullshit.
I heard and smelled some bullshit. What's going on in the woods?
Yeah. Nah, Jump Force, man. Yeah, nah, hell no. Can you imagine? That would be, honestly, to be honest with you, that'd be pretty funny to watch because of the cheese, bro. Somebody legit like just knows how to cheese better than everyone else will just win. Not he doesn't know how to block well. He doesn't know how to dot. No, he just cheesing. That'd be crazy, bro. That'd be crazy. And how would they do it? Would they do it like create a character? Like, nah. Like, I don't know.
See, I don't think that you can use a create a character, because in Smash you can't use a me character, right?
That's true.
Gino?
Yeah, you can't use a me.
That's a good point.
But you also got to compare like this. Having a created character in Smash and having a created character in Jump Force is 2 different things, because
Facts.
While you what's the you get 3 different weapons that you can equip for each me. Now, when you change the weapon, the move itself changes. But the thing is, because the Miis always have the same moves, just with a different weapon, you're what the attacks are going to be and what they are, and you can get around them. With Jump Force, however, there's a specific combo that you can do with Zoro from One Piece. If you do a combo and you stop it exactly at 4 hits, you use his triangle move, right? It forces you to when it's finished, it bounces you off the ground. You can immediately hit it and perform the move a second time and go straight into a super, not a super, an ultimate, which if done right is a good 55% off the bar, if not more.
I know there's like I don't know how many moves, but there I did see this video on Instagram where somebody one shotted somebody. But I think you have to have you have to have max bars, and then you have to have your ultimate ready.
Well,
But
see, the thing is, you don't need to have max bars because using ultimate doesn't take anything from the bar.
that's true.
At most, all you need to probably one shot somebody, depending on what the moves are and if you reset it or not, the most you might need is 4 bars max.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I just think it'd be funny, man. People would get freaking hella frustrated. But anyways, back to the real games. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you guys know I love Jump Force, but like, yeah, when it comes to like competitive shit, come on, man. Gino, you're playing Mortal Kombat.
You had a question about Mortal Kombat. You were saying what place is it?
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat, as far as like how many people are competing in it and when it's going to show up, it hit right in the middle. It was beaten by Samurai Showdown as far as how many competitors, not by a lot, but by a small margin, that chose it to want to play the game and compete in it. But what's cool about Mortal Kombat is because this is a 3-day event. It's from August 2nd, 3rd to the 4th, and Saturday Mortal Kombat is headlining. It's going to be the last show on Saturday, so that's cool. And me being a Mortal Kombat fan, I'm actually looking forward to a couple of people. One of those is Perfect Legend. I'm definitely watch out to see what he does in Evo. But like I said, over 9,000 competitors. A third of that, like about a little over 3,000 of those competitors, are Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Brother competitors. That was crazy.
That's sick.
It is hella sick though.
Yeah.
Now the ultimate sleeper that nobody saw coming this is the big controversy behind this year's Evo. Nobody saw this coming. So let me wind it back. 5 years ago, Super Smash Bros. Melee was in the events of the nine games that they have for the show. And Super Smash Bros. Is probably one of the, besides Street Fighter, is probably one of the longest of the fighting games to be at an Evo. Specifically, Super Smash Bros. Made every year, Melee. Everybody loved that game. And another thing that was cool, the reason why they kept it in is because that game in 2013, it raised over $200,000 for breast cancer research.
Okay.
So it's like a lot of people. My mom is a breast cancer survivor, so a lot of people are like really attached behind how great the game is and what it did in as far as raising money for breast cancer research. But this year, they pulled it out of the last minute, pulled it out, and people all over the internet are pissed off, right?
Yeah.
Because one game replaced it and nobody heard of, right? It's about the same people that made Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue and all that. This game is called Under Night Invert. Now, I don't know, like maybe a third of y'all never heard of this shit.
No, I don't know what that is.
Never heard of it.
That's not, I'm telling you right now, you can look all over the internet, like people's reactions to this. Like, what the hell is it? And like, there's so much hate emails, messages. It's ridiculous. But I actually was put on this game last week. I never heard of it either. And I actually love it. I'm glad it's there because this game has a huge cult following, and they're finally getting the attention they deserve. And this is really good to see, like for anime fans, to see an anime style fighter, just showing his presence at Evo. It's a really good game. The same people that made Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue, they made this game. So I actually bought the game 2 days ago, and it is lit. It is lit. It's a sleeper for sure. So I'm glad to see it. I want to see who's who in the zoo and who's really good at this game. So I'm looking forward to that one. So those are the 9, man. Soul Calibur 6, Tekken 7, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Samurai Showdown, and those are the 9.
Okay. Do you think Sonic Fox is going to win Mortal Kombat?
Most likely.
I don't think so.
I think he's pissed because of Combo Breaker though. He's pissed. I know he's mad. He wants to get his title back, bro. for so long he was the best Mortal Kombat player. So coming in second, that hurt. That definitely hurt. I knew he was smiling and stuff, but like he was hurt. What you say?
He still has the best fighters title.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I'm just saying. I think Mortal Kombat was like, is that where he's known for the most?
I want to say at first, but then over time, he ended up becoming more known based off the simple fact, no matter what anybody says, Sonic Fox has a gift. He has the ability to pick up almost every fighting game he touches.
Yeah.
Not everyone can do that.
Nah, he has some going on. Is he? Because I know like some people with like autism stuff like that, like they're like really good at like one certain thing, like really good at like that. Like, because I'm not saying that he has that, but like, you know what I mean by that though? Like he like
I know what you mean. Like
if
you watch him like outside of playing the game, like you just see him just be him. Like it's very awkward. He's different.
Yeah.
And, you know, he like King was saying, like just about any game, you know, people like call him on it, like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, and he'll jump on a completely different game, type of fighting game. He'll still put that work in. You know, he does have a gift.
Yeah,
I can't take
it. He does.
I personally certain dudes like that with shooters too. Like they'll jump from shooter to shooter and they just own.
Charmander TV, what's up? What's popping? Wait, what'd you say?
What did I say?
What did Gino say?
Oh, I say I personally don't care if he wins or loses. I don't like him as a person. I respect him as a
He's
gamer.
cocky. He's really cocky and arrogant, man.
I don't mind cocky people, but he has become beyond cocky. He is toxic, and you know, he talked about things like the whole thing when he was getting his award and he was talking down on Republicans. I'm like, what do you even do for your country to even make a comment like that? You don't even know what it's like to be in politics and govern this nation. Don't talk about something you don't even know.
Okay.
And you know, I went on his Twitch channel and the way he treats his fan base. You know, he don't even talk to them. He don't even talk to them. He don't even interact with the people that kiss up to him. You know, swinging on his nuts.
Yeah, he's like he's the type of person like he really feeling himself, like really, like you know what I'm saying, like he's like I'm nice, and like no one can tell me different. He's one of those people for sure. Even the way he treats his competitors and stuff like that, like he trolls his competitors, like they try to like give him props before the match, and he like will dab on them or like pull his hand away. So
I mean, not all the time.
No, not all the time, but like I know in Conbreaker, like he really, and I know he's trying to like get some laughs and stuff like that, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, that's kind of dick move right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like respect to his fighting ability when it comes to gaming, but I don't know. I'm kind of I do understand. I was happy when he lost. Yeah, I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because like when you're that cocky, bro, like I don't know, man. You kind of want to see, like, it's like the Mayweather thing where you kind of want to see them lose and stuff like that, even though I love Mayweather.
I always wanted to see Mayweather lose, man. Every match, I was like, please just knock his ass out.
Yeah, nah, Mayweather's a shitty person. He's a piece of shit. I would never want to chill with him. You know what I'm saying? But like the skill, you're like, damn, man, like one of the best defensive fighters of all time, to be honest, if not the best. But we're not going to boxing here. All right. So, Gino, anything else you want to say about Evo, man? I thought you were going down to Evo. You know what I'm saying? We finna, have part of the gang in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's popping, bro?
No. I got a lot of. I'm in school right now. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
That is definitely a go right now. I am linked up with Perfect Legend. I'm in this community, and he's dropping a lot of knowledge. So
I pray he does not go 14-0.
Who?
Perfect.
That whole thing, and that's another thing. Like, I'm excited for him to shut people's mouths up for that, man. Like people won't let that go. And it is humiliating, but you got to also remember this guy is one of a small group of people that built this community from the beginning when there wasn't that much money involved in competing and fighting games. He's one of the pioneers. You got to put some respect on his name.
I like him. I like him. He's a cool dude. But for anybody else that that doesn't know what I just referenced, he has a long, outstanding history with Sonic Fox. Each time that they've ran into each other, he's been knocked out by Sonic Fox. So the record stands is 13-0.
Dang. That'd be sick for him.
0-13. 0-13.
Oh shit. He probably been training. I mean, that'd be sick. They'll probably meet each other again. They probably if they're both like 1-2 or 1-2-3, whatever, like you know, top guys, they'll probably see each other again. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be sick.
Well, they are competing in some of the same games. You don't have to just compete in one game. You can actually compete in as many as you want as long as you pay for it. So
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure
like
those guys are sponsored up the ass and shit. Like they ain't paying for shit. They getting paid.
Well,
Must be nice.
Here's what's cool about Evo. Like they build a pot. They build a pot for the competitors. So depending on how many competitors are in a certain game, that's how big the pot's going to be. And I know that with Mortal Kombat, I want to say it's around $100,000.
Jeez.
And they have the top 8, they award them. And that $100,000 is split up between the 8, but the winner gets 50% of it.
Yeah. And they deserve it. Fuck. That's crazy. Okay, I think we can move on from now. Now we're going to get I think this is really interesting. We're going to compare this gen consoles to the last gen consoles. So we'll kind of break it up individually for like company wise. So I guess we could start with Sony. I think that's the easiest one to kind of go through. So you guys can kind of go through which gen you thought was better, the PS3 or the PS4, or this gen or last gen, and you can kind of go in depth and stuff like that. So I guarantee some people are gonna have like some different views here too. So I guess I'll go first. I never go first, so I'll go first. PS4 or PS3. Now this is actually pretty hard in my opinion, because okay, because we're talking about the whole console. We're not just talking about games. So let's talk about services too. Okay, so the PS3 was amazing because of what it had, the DVDs, right? Back when people, or I think it was Blu-rays actually, not DVDs.
Yeah, Blu-rays.
And Blu-rays, right? It had free online. I think that was the last console that probably had free online, other than probably Nintendo had a little bit of their free online shit. But had free online, so that's what it had over Xbox. I think the only problem with when they first came out was the price difference. I think it came out when did it come out? Us?
The PlayStation came out more expensive.
Yeah, it was $600.
No, it was like $5, I thought, and the Xbox was like $3 or something like that, right?
Wait, it was that much of a difference?
Yeah, the PlayStation is always like upon release, the PlayStation has always been more than the Xbox.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I actually didn't know about that. But anyways, yeah. So like that for me was huge. Like, I mean, I was really young back then. I didn't have money to be paying for online and stuff like that. And I was just like, should I get this one or should I get this one? I was like, all right, I'm gonna get with the Sony, because I was like, I didn't have the money to pay every month or a yearly subscription or whatever, right? So I just went with the Sony off that, and I'm glad I did. I feel like I had a kind of a rocky start as far as the PS3 go. I mean, didn't like freaking Xbox was coming out with, oh yeah, here's this Gears, here's this Halo, here's all this shit, and you're like, I don't know, we had like
Xbox did a lot of Halo games for friggin' 360, man.
They did. They almost milked it to a point where now it's kind of like, man, I played all the Halo shit that I need. Almost, that's what I feel like. But they took a little bit of hiatus, so we'll see kind of how when it drops. And I think they're taking Katana out of the game, from what I read. But I don't know. We'll see.
Look, I mean, based off the teaser that was shown at E3, Cortana died in 4. Like if I'm correct, she died in 4, but I believe she's making a return. And if that was her voice that was in the background, then she may be making a return in some shape or form.
So if I remember correctly from the books and the ending of the game, right? She was able to make like a copy of herself, and then the copy was able to make a copy of herself. So then like she just like made a bunch of herself and like was able to do it. Exactly, pretty much. And then like but I think every time the copy made a copy, it had like half of the life of the previous one or something like that. So I don't think she's dead. I think that she's gonna have like a rebirth. Like she won't be as corrupted, because the AIs in the Halo universe, the longer they're alive, the more corrupted their mind becomes, so they can't, like function correctly. So I think she'll be like good again, but then with like a shorter life. If I remember my Halo lore.
That's interesting.
You're a Nintendo boy.
Yeah, Gonzo. Yeah, he's in Nintendo. Well, I mean, you have Xbox too, though, don't you?
Yeah, man, I got my day one Xbox.
Exactly. It's a nice little paperweight for you.
There's a lot of depth on it, man. I ain't gonna lie.
We actually have somebody that watches our show. Like, I don't think he watches it live, but he watches it like this Johnny guy. Do you guys know Johnny? Hey, shout out to you, Johnny, if you're watching this. He's a big Xbox guy. He's always leaving comments, stuff like that. I'm always interacting with him and stuff like that. And he's like, yo, if I'm like going back and forth with him. So shout out to you, man. But yeah, back to the PS3 and PS4 shit. I have to go with the PS4, man. I have to go with the PS4. Yeah. I'm going with the PS4 because, dog, like, I don't know. Like, the thing about what it was, like PS3 kind of got me really into gaming, but then PS4 is like when I started online gaming. So like for everyone, that's what I'm saying. Everyone's gonna be different, right? So it's like I wasn't really playing online games in PS3. Like I actually didn't play any online games, even though I had online. It's kind of funny, but I didn't play any online games till I got to the PS4. I don't know if I was scared to get my ass whooped or some shit or what it was, but so like for me, like I met so many people through PS4. Like my friends list before like I had the PS4 was probably like 2 or 3 people. You know what I mean? So like for me, like I got to interact with people, I was doing Twitch and like that's why like for me it's a better console. It's not necessarily a better console, but or like better games. It's just the experience that individually like I had with it that makes it like everything to me. You know what I mean?
So it's more of a sentimental kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like more of a sentimental thing. Like I know the PS3 has so many heavy hitters, and I play like so many of them. Like I have so many PS3 games. But with the PS4, it's just like I actually met like people. I'm like, yo, this guy's a cool ass guy that I can talk to all the time or some shit like that. So that's why I kind of like the PS4 a little bit better. Also with like the graphics and stuff like that and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I'll pass to somebody else and I'll have you guys go into it a little bit.
I mean, like that's an. I don't
it's hard. It's hard,
comparison, but like you can say, "Oh, PS4 is more powerful" and all that. I want to rule that out. Like, don't look at the graphics. Look at the content. Like I would say, like with the PS3, it really what it really did well was the PSP. Having those two you have a handheld console.
You mean like the Vita?
Yeah, for the PSP. Like you compare the PSP for the PS3 and the Vita for the PS4, the PSP was far more successful. You can load all your your music on there, and if you crazy people, you can hack it and put all your little Nintendo games on there if you wanted to. Like it was just a really cool pocket portable gaming system. I had like I'm a big Metal Gear fan. I had like Metal Gear Portable Ops. I had there's another Metal Gear game. It was kind of like in between Metal Gear 3 and Metal Gear 4.
Okay.
It's just it's good to have those two things like together, and then when I saw the PS Vita and all the things that it promised with the PS4, kind of let me down. That's why I didn't buy it initially. Not to knock on the PS4. I love the PS4 for a bunch of things. Nostalgia. Obviously it's killing the game as far as all the different between the consoles, Nintendo, Xbox, and all that. It has a crap ton.
Wait, what?
I'm saying like it has a lot of exclusives. Well, I'm gonna say compared to the Xbox, like it has a lot of exclusives and all that, and any type of game that you can get the Xbox, you can get it on the PS4 and more. That is what it is. Like it's either you have a Nintendo Switch and a PS4, or you have a Nintendo Switch and an Xbox. One of those two. Definitely. The PS4 is definitely killing it, and then he had the VR with the PS4. I'm loving that. I think it's underrated. I recommend just jumping in on that while before it becomes popular, before it's the thing to do. For a console, it's doing pretty good. You have the Oculus with the PC.
Yeah.
And that's the most premium VR experience you can get. But a lot of those Oculus games, they're on board with Sony, and they're dropping new games as we speak. Matter of fact, one of the games I got, Sirento, you basically a ninja. Like you get to hop on walls and run on them and walk on them and vanish and anything. Like it's like it's you doing it. Like you're in it. I don't know how to explain it. Like you got to put the motherfucking headset on. I can talk your head all day.
So which one do you prefer? Which one's better for you?
Yeah, I would just say
it's hard. Do you want me to go through a few exclusives for each?
I mean, you can try.
Okay. I mean, okay. If you already have it, then yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Well, for like the PlayStation versus the 3 versus the 4, or like
yes, 3 versus the 4.
Like the
PlayStation.
Well, the exclusive thing is because it's like a series. So like Red Dead Redemption came out for PlayStation 3, and then Red Dead Redemption 2 came out for 4.
Yeah, but that's multi-plat.
Huh?
That's a multi-plat.
Oh, but like the exclusives.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Exclusives. Well, like Uncharted 2 is a PlayStation 3 exclusive. I mean, you can play on a PlayStation 4, but it's you know what I mean.
One of the best games now. One of the best exclusives for PlayStation 3 was The Last of Us. Like that game was crazy, and they still ain't dropped The Last of Us 2. Like they probably not gonna drop that till the PlayStation 5. Like they're skipping a whole generation on one of the best games they've ever dropped.
Another one, which a lot of people seem to forget, was the Infamous series.
Oh yeah, Infamous. I mean, there was an Infamous on a PS4.
And hold on, the Infamous on PS4 is the best one. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
It's fire with the HDR. Yo, play that. If you have an HDR TV, play that game. I swear, the color contrast. Oh my.
Yeah, but my thing is, the Infamous series as a whole was good and was good in general. I like 3 because the thing is, there's 2 of each. If you count First Light, there's 2 Infamous games on each console.
Yeah.
I like Second Son a lot more just because the story.
Yeah.
Story was sick. Yeah.
Like, both of the stories was good, but Delson really had a lot more. He had a lot more to lose. Plus, if you went with the evil ending, his evil ending was just horrible.
Right. All right, so Gino, which one you going with?
I think I have to say, for so many
y'all crucify me for saying PS4, so you better say PS3. All right. Yeah, he gonna say PS4.
no. I mean, because
I can go down some exclusive. I think it might make it easier. So you got Uncharted 2, Among Thieves. You got Last of Us. What else do you have here? You have God of War 3, Uncharted 3, Kill Zones. Yeah, man. I don't know.
I would say as far as games, PS3 for sure. And
really?
Yes, because
you talk about the multiplats too, then obviously.
Yeah, and I think like PS4 is riding on the coattail of those legendary games with these new sequels and all that. There hasn't been a lot of brand new games on the PS4. A lot of sequels, as far as fighting games,
Dragon right,
was a big thing, and everybody always wanted to see a 2D fight in Dragon Ball. That's one of them. I mean, but as far as like just brand new, I mean, God of War, what that came out on PS4 is building off of the success of the PS3 games. Metal Gear, my favorite.
It is, but it expands a lot. It's totally different. But like in terms of same kind of like lore, but it's like a completely different style of play.
It is. It's a completely different game. Completely different perspective. Yeah. I'm not saying that's not the case.
I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean.
I think Resident Evil, Resident Evil 2 was awesome, but it's building off of what it happened. That's the PlayStation game, originally. And, they brought that, they really revitalized it and resuscitated it and made it a masterpiece again for the second time. But at the end of the day, it's like as far as games, legends, I have to give that to PS3 for sure.
I mean, yeah, at PS4 you got a God of War, you got a Persona 5, you got a Bloodborne, you got Spider-Man, you got Uncharted 4. What else you got there?
Don't forget the Lost Legacy. The Lost Legacy was pretty good.
Lost Legacy was good.
And I heard somebody mention Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
I really hope you're not counting Metal Gear Survive.
No.
Yeah, nah.
I'm not saying the Metal Gear game. And I understand those games are great on the PS4. They're awesome. They build of their predecessors.
Sicario, whatever.
That's a new title. Sekiro.
Yeah,
a couple new titles. Not saying they aren't there. It's just
Horizon Zero Dawn. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
The Spider-Man game too, man. That was a banger.
I said that.
But Spider-Man, that's built off of the
kind of, but it's like brand new, starting again.
Yeah.
Story, sure, absolutely. Same thing with God of War, brand new story.
Yeah.
Gameplay, but once again, it's building off of its predecessor.
Nah, like God of War, it's like a linear story. So like you can't play. Well, you can play 4 without 3, but like it's built that like okay. God of War is building off of the last God of War because he killed his dad and everything, and like all that stuff is in the story of the newest one, right? The stuff that he did in the past. With this Spider-Man game, if you've never even heard of Spider-Man, you don't know nothing about him, you can freaking play this game and you learn everything because it's like happening. And then like picking up the book bags gives you, oh yeah, this is where I made my first web shooter and stuff like that. Like it progresses. You can. That Spider-Man game is a standalone. Like you don't need any other Spider-Man game besides that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because the difference between the PS4 Spider-Man and the others was that you would usually deal with a somewhat adult, like young adult or teenage Spider-Man. I think the Spider-Man on PS4, I think he was like around 24 or 25. This Spider-Man has been crime fighting since he was 16. So he's been in the business for about a good 10 or 11 years.
Yeah, like he's cool with the cops and all that. Like they know him.
They know who he is. Yeah, he's been fighting and shit.
He got a Twitter with like 1 million followers.
Right.
And another thing, he's cool with the Avengers too. Because if anybody didn't pick this up, if you remember the Avengers game that was shown in E3, when that whole situation went down, they were on the West Coast. In the game, when you head to Avengers Tower and you take that picture, Peter says in the game that they were on the West Coast.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I wish? Just a quick like random. Well, that's not random thought, but you know what I wish? I wish they did it kind of like how they did the movies. Make individual games, right, for every Avenger. Make it a big, and I know it's gonna take a long time and a lot of budget, but I think it would be worth it to do it like that and like have a Thor movie, like do it like how the Spider-Man budget is. You know what I mean? Make it big like that. Do a Captain America, do the same thing, and then put it all together for an Avengers game, like the movie.
That'd be dope, but like the contract that they would have to write for that would be crazy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I understand. Like it's kind of like not possible in a way, or it's very hard to do. But that would be like my wish list type shit. You know what I mean?
Well, they're somewhat doing it with the new Avengers game that we're getting, because the thing is, it's not a one and done. It's not a one and done game. The game is going to be a live service, so there's going to be continued story in locations and bigger and badder bosses added to the game over time, such as the Thinker or Galactus or the Beyonder.
I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, what I'm saying is like to focus on individuals. Like give Spider-Man his moment, give give everyone their moment, their game. That's focused on their backstory. You can learn about it. Just how it's like with the Spider-Man, with like you can learn like the backstory just playing the game. You don't know anything about Spider-Man, now you know who Spider-Man is. Like I wish everyone kind of had, or like not everyone, but their mains, right? Captain America, Iron Man, Spider-Man, the Hulk. Everyone that's like a main, Black Widow, all those people would have like their own main games, which I understand it'd be hard to do. It'd take too long, all that kind of shit. But that'd be freaking epic, I think. That'd be freaking so dope.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Because like you can, if you say for example, what I would do is like you would I'll create this game and it's called the Avengers, whatever. And you have your first campaign or season pass, how they do it nowadays. And that first season pass will be like Spider-Man, right? You play it, boom, you're done. But then next season you play.
Oh, that'd be fire. Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
That could work. That could work. That could work right there.
And that's similar. Like that's similar to what they're doing with the Avengers, because while we already have the core Avengers and everybody already knows who they are due to the popularity of the MCU, but with other characters coming in like Ant-Man and Miss Marvel, if anybody didn't notice, she was revealed in one of the trailers due to the Terrors in this. We're going to learn more about those characters in game, because characters like those you can't introduce just like that without having a plot behind them, because they're part of a bigger plot. And Miss Marvel is going to introduce the Inhumans side of the MCU to everyone, while also including how she got her own powers. And speaking of which, you might like this, but since she's here, and we also have Miles over in the Spider-Man universe. Since they are in the same universe, that could lead to the creation of the champions, which is made up of Vision's daughter, Miles, Kate Bishop, I believe, another person, and Ms. Marvel. So
I just hope they bring Squirrel Girl and Spider Gwen.
They could lead into that story while explaining the Inhumans backstory.
That'd be cool. Okay, so Gonzo, PS3 or PS4?
PS3, man.
Okay.
I ain't riding no fence, dog.
I bet.
Yo, free internet,
had
banger games. Like I said, like Red Dead. I'm not Red Dead. Freaking.
What about that online? What about that online though?
The online is cool, but back then it was like the Wild West with the online, so you could do whatever. With the PS4, with the online, in this generation PS4, they started charging money for online, and then the security was trashed, and a bunch of people's credit card information got stolen. Chill.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
It's still way, bruh. I'm gonna tell you a story, bruh. I was playing the PS3. I was like, what the frick? I can't go online. I can't buy any freaking games from the store. I can't check out the sales, nothing. Bruh, the next time I was online, a month and a half later. No lie, a month and a half. I could not play. You can't play no online games. You can't go into the store for a month and a half.
What did you do?
No,
did you break your
shut down. You don't remember? It was shut down for a month and a half.
I remember that.
Yeah, you remember that, right?
See,
it was shut down for a month and a half. It was attacked and it was shut down. Oh, we're sorry for the inconvenience. I was like, what is this?
See, my whole thing with the PS4, right? So with the PS3, you didn't need online because they had such banger games. Like you didn't need to go online, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Everything is online. Like you can't do anything on the PS4 without going online because it's like, oh, what game are you picking up? I'm picking up Call of Duty. I need online service now. I'm picking up Jump Force.
The best Call of Duties are on PS3. The best Call of Duties are on PS3 and like Xbox. Like the best call, like last gen was the best Call of Duty. So you couldn't play that for a month and a half. You can play it online.
No, but what I'm saying is like that's like the big thing with the PS4 is these online games.
Yeah.
So that's also costing you money. Like I'm not saying that money is the factor, but it's like that's the draw. Like they have like onesie twosies with the good stories, but then it's done. You know, with like Grand Theft Auto 5, bro, the best Grand Theft Auto that's ever been out.
Yeah, people
are still playing that Grand Theft Auto. There's people that
wait,
100%
the best in what way though? Because the story wise, I beg to differ. But go ahead.
You wild. The best, bro. The best.
Yo, Gino, I know you want to talk right now, boy. Yo, Gino, man. Oh, he went to go eat some cereal.
No, making a protein shake.
Nah, bro. San Andreas, bro. That shit was like Boys in the Hood, dog. Yo, my room was that shit was tough.
Everybody knows that the best Grand Theft Auto game is Vice City.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Oh
it's the best.
I'm agree with you.
Yeah, because they copied the Tony Montana shit. Is that why?
If anybody says
it's inspired by, and I wouldn't say they copied it.
Yeah, it was inspired. It was inspired by.
They drew inspiration from.
Yeah.
If anybody says Chinatown Wars, you didn't stab them in the face.
Yo, King, what's your favorite Grand Theft Auto, bro?
Honestly,
Yeah, no, don't lie to me. What the hell? I mean, you can if you want. Actually, I don't like it. It's just up to you.
Because it was the first one that I actually played through fully.
You gonna say Grand Theft Auto 3?
Hell yeah.
Vice City.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto 3 is good. It was actually good. It's so underrated, bro. It's actually nice. It's actually so nice, bro.
3 blew my mind, man. I love 3.
Bro, y'all sleep. Should I just tell y'all why freaking San Andreas was the best? Can I just go off? Bro, you can get
it's your podcast, bro.
Bro, no, it's our podcast. Bro, you can get jacked. You can get a girl, you know what I'm saying? You can smoke. I think you can smoke weed. Can you smoke weed? I don't know. Whatever. There's people smoking weed. You can recruit gangsters, you know what I'm saying? Pull up, drive-bys. You know what I'm saying? They had all kind of voice actors, bro. It was freaking dumb lit. They got Phil Collins in there. Bro, that shit was serious, bro. That shit was so serious.
It was lit. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, bro. That shit, bro. You go to the gym, you wake up next day, you jacked and shit. Bro, that shit was dumb.
That's fake.
Bro. Nah, man. Gino knows. Gino works out one day. He just jacked, man. It's crazy.
That's good genetics.
All right, quack. PS3 or PS4? He's gonna say PS3.
I'm gonna say PS3. Absolutely.
I thought he was gonna say PC.
PC, man.
Yo, I wish he said that, bro.
I'm gonna say PC3. PC3 right there.
Oh my gosh, yo! If you ever had like a best moments, I would go back and find that clip. Okay, PS3. Why?
I mean, I'm gonna have to go around with the same thing as Gonzo said. I mean, like the whole internet and everything being absolutely free.
Right.
It was just better. I mean, if I would have to say anything, I'm gonna say PS4 better with games, PS3 better with online.
Okay.
All the better services. I just personally enjoy being able to go online and not have to pay a single damn dime.
Yeah, like you're already paying for your whatever your internet provider. Now you got to pay again for freaking to play online. Yeah, it's bullshit.
Exactly. Also, that's what I'm saying. Imagine if you go out to eat, you buy your food, and then you have to separately buy like a fork. I do with my goddamn hands.
You freaking buy the food and you have to buy entry to your mouth. What the fuck?
Exactly. You get or you got to go ahead and go down to a cafeteria or buy yourself a meal. Then you got to buy yourself a seat to sit down.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Exactly. I mean, I ain't cool with that. If I'm gonna be able to sit there and already pay my internet provider, I'm not gonna want to pay more just to play with my buddies online.
Well, exactly. I mean, you're already in the PC, so you're already on the right track.
I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about. All I have to do is just pay my my ISP, and I'm already good. I don't need to worry about anything.
Yeah. All right. So PS3. King.
He went to get some cereal.
I think he evaporated. Okay. PS3 or PS4?
I say PS4, and here's the reason why.
Yeah.
Is it because somebody had to be on Rome's side?
No,
Jump Force is on it.
Let's go, King. Let's go.
Keep making jokes, Devil's Reject, but no. A week before Infamous 2 came out, for some reason my system started acting weird. My system shut down in 5 different stages, in which I could do stuff to the point of where I couldn't even get past the startup screen. So after that, I was so upset with Sony and PlayStation, I ended up going to 360 until PS4 came out.
I ain't even mad for that.
I can see that.
I ain't even mad for that at all.
Hey, all right. So King, did you get the PS4 as soon as it came out?
Yes, I still have my first PS4. I still have my PS4 from the first wave. I still have this very same console for 4 years, 5 years.
Right.
See, this is
why didn't you go from the Xbox 360 to the new? You didn't like the always online shit or what?
Well, I mean, at first I didn't. At first I didn't because at the time I didn't have any Wi-Fi. But it's just a simple fact. I was the PS4 had piqued my interest a bit more at the time than the Xbox, which is why I ended up going there first.
But it's more powerful too. So,
but now now I have both PS4 and Xbox. So
Okay. Sorry, Gonzo, I cut you off, man. My bad. Go ahead. You're gonna ask me a
What
question.
what I was saying before was okay. So when both consoles were coming out, the 360, I mean the Xbox One and the PS4, bro, there was nothing that came out day one with the PS4 that I wanted. When the PS3
Fact.
came out, I was like, yo, I need that PS3. I bought the PS3 right away. Freaking got the 360 right away. But when the 4 was coming out, I had my 360, and I was like, there's nothing over there that I need. So I got like my Xbox One, and it wasn't, it was like 2 years went by before I finally got a PS4. Like it took Spider-Man and freaking God of War to bring me, and it was because it was on sale. And then I waited for it to go on sale and for it to have like 3 or 4 bangers out, like before I was like, okay, I'm gonna get these games and then play it. It took forever. Like they needed to convince me because there was nothing day one that was really good.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely the lineup for because even Rise. I don't even know if you guys know what Rise is. Rise, like that game looked freaking amazing. You know what I mean? Like they had a way better lineup than freaking the PS4. PS4 really had what they had like that. What's that little? It's not Lego game because I like Lego games, but what's that Knack? Is it
Little
called
Big
Knack?
Planet?
No, is it called Knack?
Oh my god, Knack, yeah.
Yeah, which I played Knack. It's okay, but it's not a game to get like super duper excited, in my opinion. Like it's just like
It's not a console seller.
No, not at all. Not at all.
It's
It's a chill
not
game.
exciting. My girlfriend played it when I first got my PS4. I just sat back and I'm like, yeah, you play that. I agree.
I actually ended up beating it.
I mean, I don't even think she ended up beating it. But I mean, I guess I do have a question though.
Good.
You said that you prefer the PS4 more, right?
Yeah.
Because he had a problem with the PS3.
We talking about King?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
wait, what?
You said you liked the PS4 because you had that problem with the PS3, right?
Well, no. I
only asked because the way you kind of gave your answer, it kind of felt like you go to this restaurant like every day, they treat you right, and then they mess up your food once, and then you give a bad review and never show up again.
Right. Yeah.
That's how I felt with
it. Did sound like that. It did sound like that. It did.
So
it'd be like that
sometimes.
like,
hold up.
Yeah, it do be like that too, though.
It does. It does.
If it was, it wouldn't. It would depend on exactly. It would depend on exactly what happened to make you not want to go back there.
Are we talking about restaurants now?
I mean,
that was a great analogy, bro.
It was a good analogy. I mean,
it was really good analogy.
I've been in the chef. I've been a chef for almost 11 years now, and I have personally seen when I used to run the kitchen, I used to go out, deliver the food out to people, and be like, "Hey, how are you guys doing today? Thank you guys for coming back." I would get really personal with them, and like, if somebody like found a hair in their food, they'd never show back up again.
Right.
But that could be something as simple as it came off the person even next to them.
Yeah.
Fucking falls off and then goes with the wind or some shit and falls on the plate. I feel like the people that one bad thing happens, you can't just knock off the entire thing and be like, yo, these guys have been treating me good for years. I had a hair in my food. Fuck these guys, they're a piece of shit.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're entitled to your opinion. Like if that really
impacted you are.
Right.
But if that happened to me, I sit there in the back of my mind, yeah, this shit happens.
Right.
You can't expect everything to run perfect. And that's why I don't know how many times I get pissed off like when I'm watching a streamer and be like, yo, this is taking forever. I'll sit there and chat and be like, you do understand this data is coming from goddamn outer space, right? Give it a goddamn minute. Give it a minute. It's coming from outer space, man.
I mean, as humans, we love to complain about shit and we love to do that. Like, I mean, it's just like kind of natural, especially for me. Like, I know, like, I understand like certain things take time or, there's ups and downs with bandwidths, all that kind of shit. But I'm just like, I just want it now, so I just like start raging for no reason. But every time I rage, it's not really serious. I know some people actually take that shit serious and be like, "Oh,
I know a lot of people that take that serious."
Like it actually ruins their day and shit. But like for me, it's just like I don't know. It makes me feel better, but it's not a serious thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, like my question was like, is that the only thinking that steered you away from the PS3? Was that one issue?
Good question. That cereal must be hella good.
I was about to say, yeah, you went to go get another bowl of cereal.
That one, he must be eating freaking
Either
Frosted
that-
Flakes, some
Oh,
shit
no,
like
wait,
that,
I
bro. Some
know,
Lucky
I know.
Nah,
Charms.
that's that
No,
cinnamon toast
no,
crunch.
I was just about to say
Lit.
cinnamon toast crunch or
No,
that
I
French
thought you were
toast
still
crunch.
talking to
Y'all
Rose.
know French Toast Crunch? That's
Yo, I got a box of that in my cabinet right now.
I
You a
thought you
goat.
were still talking to Rose. But no, I mean, it didn't fully drive me away from PS3 if I wanted to, because like I kind of did, but I like it's just that like when I got the 360, I never really got back around to it. I would have went back and gotten a new PS3.
Okay, I got you. I was just generally curious. Like I wasn't calling you out. I was just curious. That's all.
right. Yeah. Anyone got the opinion? It'll be like, yo, man, freaking, I'm mad at my console because this controller doesn't work. It has nothing to do with your console, but the controller,
Yeah,
I'll bring
nothing
that
to
shit
do.
back. Like, hey, if that's your opinion, fuck it. That's your opinion, man. Like, it is what it is.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's move on, man. I know, like, a lot of us are Sony guys here, except for what?
Sony
Actually, no.
plays.
King, are you a Sony guy? That's cereal.
Another bowl of cereal.
Ew, that's a new record, my guy.
I think you dropped his spoon. You had to get a new spoon.
Okay, wait. What was the question? I keep. Question.
Are you a Sony guy? Are you a Sony guy? It's like, are you the Sony guy? Are you like me and Gino, or are you like Gonzo? You a little different, or you like Quack Quack? You know what I'm saying?
A little different. Don't say that, man.
Yeah, man.
God, damn.
You don't think
Let
something.
me be honest.
Yeah. Are you okay? Are you a peasant like me? That's what I'm asking, man.
I mean, I wouldn't say peasant, but
He's like, I wouldn't go that far.
Is PS4
I mean,
your primary
I don't know,
console
like-
right now?
I'm part Sony, part Xbox, part Nintendo. I like what I like. That's all I can really say.
You
I
type
like
person.
it.
You like the cake and eat it too, huh? You like having everything.
I like what I like, and that's all that I like.
I feel you. Okay, well, let's say like someone put a gun to your head. You have to get rid of all your consoles. You can keep one. Which one would that be?
PC.
And don't say like Nintendo 64 or something like that.
PC.
Oh my gosh, not PC either. I said console. Didn't I say console?
Yeah. And I get rid of everything.
I'm dead.
The console that I would keep would be the console that I have the most stuff on.
Okay, which is, and don't say Super Nintendo or something like that.
As of right now, in terms of like how like where I edit my videos and stream and whatnot, my PlayStation.
There you go. That's all I wanted to hear, man.
Look. Now, don't get it twisted. Because if it was the other way around, I would keep the Xbox. But no, I'm keeping the PlayStation because all my stuff is on there.
Okay, fair enough. So you love the PlayStation.
Wrong, just wanted to say it.
You love Sony, right? No, I'm joking. Okay, let's go. Let's move on to Xbox. Okay. This is a hard one for you guys, or we can probably skim through this.
This is easy.
I mean, if we're talking about, if we're talking about exclusives, the best exclusives, we're talking about the best console. I'm definitely going with the Xbox One X.
360. All the way.
What? 360 was trash.
360 all the way.
360 was trash.
No,
All these exclusives that we got so many freaking exclusives on the Xbox One. Like, are you serious right now?
Yeah, 360.
Bro, how many games do we have on Xbox One?
360s around the world.
Sunset Overdrive, Halo, Gears, bruh, Forza,
And
Cuphead.
Bro,
You guys are
Cuphead
trolling,
is
man. I
not-
know you guys are trolling.
I can play Cuphead on my PC
True, but
or on the
yo,
Switch.
or on the Switch.
Oh yeah. But anyway,
He's like, oh, that's right.
yo, did I say Gears? Right? Gears, Halo.
I can play Gears on my 360.
You can play Forza,
Whoa,
Gears.
whoa.
You forgot about Gears.
Halo on the Xbox One was trash.
Yeah, it was.
Halo 5 was garbage.
It was.
Halo Wars 2 was garbage.
Oh, Halo Wars was an amazing game.
Halo Wars
StarCraft,
2
better than
is
StarCraft.
garbage.
Stop playing with me. Better than StarCraft. Nope.
I will say right now,
was
I'm
the
agreeing
whole
with
Halo
Rome.
garbage?
I'm agreeing with Rome right there. Halo Wars 1 way better than number 2. I
Yup.
love Halo Wars. I love
Was all
Halo
of
Wars.
5
I'm actually.
garbage? Was all of Halo 5's garbage, or was it just the multiplayer?
Both.
That's a good
The
question.
story was trash, bro.
Yeah, it was straight both.
Yo, did I mention Forza and Gears?
Like 4 times.
At least
I'm
four.
still not impressed.
Oh, but
Wait,
they
Forza
also have a
Horizon?
game. They also have a new game. They also have a game called Gears that's coming out though.
Mhm.
That's coming up for the Scarlet.
Yeah.
Wait, Gears?
No, wait, it's coming up for this one.
Yeah, it's coming out for this
That
one.
ain't even out yet.
And
Yeah.
they also have another Gears coming after that Gears, my guy.
And
Bro,
And they got
you cannot. No, you can't say the
360
Xbox One is the best because this game is coming out. That's like saying, "Yo, I can beat you in a fight because I'm gonna work out tomorrow."
well, they also, I don't know if
Yeah.
I said this. I don't know if I said this, but they also have a game called Halo. You know what I'm saying? And
And
another
360
game called
360
freaking
yeah.
Forza. So they have a Forza, and they got and they got another game called Gears. So that's 3.
Forza Horizon was garbage.
Yeah.
They got Forza.
The only thing I hear is Forza and Gears. That is it.
Well, they got
Gears
Gears.
ain't even out yet.
They got
I know,
Gears.
it's
No, they
not
got
even
Gears
that-
4. They got
it's
Gears
not-
4. Gears 4.
And
And they got Forza.
that's all. That's the only argument though.
That's horrible.
And,
So
it's not-
360 wins.
360 all day.
Are you guys serious?
I'm gonna throw it down.
Yeah, okay,
Gang,
I
gang,
have gang.
I know y'all trolling. All right. I know y'all trolling.
How's that trolling?
Not trolling at all.
What do you
360 way better. Okay, when I got myself my Xbox, I didn't like anything. I hated the user phase, the user interface. I hated everything.
Disrespectful.
Everything. Yeah, I know you're being that way right now. I'm just saying the user interface was like I even have the Xbox One beta pass on my PC.
Okay.
It is still a pain in the fucking ass to even add somebody as a friend on that. Way pain in the ass. It's way too complicated.
Bro, you could watch freaking 4K movies.
And
That's
I don't got a 4K TV, bro.
Oh.
yeah, but at the same time, like the only thing I even enjoyed when it came to the Xbox One, the only thing was rare replay. That is it.
Oh, Killer Instinct. Hey, Gino, I know you're with me now.
Listen.
Killer Instinct.
Rare replay. Killer Instinct is made by Rare.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. That is the only reason, because if I had to give my top favorite company, it's going to be Rare. Banjo-Kazooie, Perfect Dark, the Viva Pinata games, like everything all together, the Battletoads.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, those are all GOAT games.
Well,
Let me tell you something right now. First of all, Halo Reach, Titanfall 1, 360, chill.
Titanfall
That's it.
2.
That's all I
Titanfall 2,
gotta say.
baby.
That's all I gotta say. Yeah.
Ti-
Come on, right.
Titanfall 2, baby.
Titanfall 2 was one of the
That's-
best shooters to release that year.
As a fact.
All right,
But that's like what Gino was saying earlier. They're building off of it. Yo, Titanfall, the original Titanfall was such a banger. You can call down like pretty much your Gundam down. You hop in and then you start. Amazing
now,
game.
now I can go ahead and warm up in this conversation, because if we talk about Titanfall, baby, we talking about Titanfall.
Yeah.
Rob watches me play this shit. He knows I love it.
Yeah, he's a beast too. So make
Yo,
sure.
and I'm just telling you, I can go ahead and play Titanfall on my PS4.
Yeah,
I can play Titanfall 2 on my PS4. Why would I even bother with an Xbox?
that's true. But back to Gears, man. Gears, man.
Nah, no Gears, no Forza.
Yo,
no,
yeah,
none of that.
Y'all thought I was serious.
I can't even play Gears because they won't let me smoke.
I'm dead, bro. Y'all didn't know I was trolling. That's crazy.
Oh, we know trolling.
Yeah, we ain't trolling at all. We
All right,
all
so-
on that 360.
Let's go. Okay, so everyone on 360.
Well, here's the thing. But here's why, though. Here's why. Like, because, like, honestly, I'm a Sony guy through and through, and I've never owned an Xbox, right? But I'm gonna tell you right now, the 360 was the first time I actually started playing Xbox, and I loved it. I was like, damn, I need to get one of these.
That's the same movie.
And it has the best controller of all time. Sorry.
It does. It really does. Like, and then it's a whole list of classics from the Xbox 360.
That's true.
I can't talk my head.
Fable, you know what I'm saying?
Left 4 Dead, Skyrim,
Left 4 Dead. Ugh. The original Gears. Oh my god.
Here goes Gears again.
so much
fire.
fire.
They also had the last Remnant. I don't forget. It's not exclusive anymore, but it was exclusive like way back when for a long time.
Everybody has their own taste in games, right? And the only time I even remotely thought about getting an Xbox One was because of Killer Instinct.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why I wanted it. 'Cause, like,
That's better for the Super Nintendo.
facts. I'm sorry. Yes. That is fact.
You played the old Killer Instinct on Super Nintendo and compared it to this new one. No, this new one's far better. It is.
I didn't play the new one because they were trying to charge you for so many characters.
Yeah.
When back in the day, they was just like, here's everybody for one price.
Yo,
Yeah.
straight up.
That's
I
all these
literally,
games now. They charging for everything.
A lot of games do that, yeah.
but let me tell you this: I literally just downloaded Killer Instinct on PC off of the Battle Pass or the Game Pass. And let me tell you this: the only character they give you is Rush from Battletoads. That is it. That is it.
I bought the
I
game.
I went over everybody and it's like $2.99, $3.99, $5.99, $5.99. I'm like, yo, you're really just gonna give me one Battletoad? That is it. And you're giving me Rush.
I like the music in that game. The music
best
in that game
one.
is amazing.
I mean, yeah, they did give the best. They did give the best one, but to be able to have to sit there and buy every
That's fucking bullshit. No, wait, but you didn't buy the game though, right? You got to.
I paid for the Game Pass. I paid $1.
Oh, so you should have the game then.
Yeah, I have the game.
What the heck? I don't know.
But he
But
only has
still-
one person.
I only have Rush. That is it. I
Do you
have
need
three
to do
Battletoads.
a campaign or something? There's not even a campaign, is there? Is there?
There's a campaign.
This is a story. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like how they tie it in because, like Killer Instinct, the story was pretty vague. Like you kind of get a basic idea of who these characters are about. With this new Killer Instinct, they fleshed the story out. They actually bring characters like I don't know if y'all know anything about the stories. Like, for example, Chief Thunder. He's like this, Native American with an axe. He can control thunder. Go figure. And they tell you about the prequel, the backstory behind him is he entered a tournament because his brother got killed by Ultratech, which is like this organization that's fucking everybody up.
It's
running this
very Mortal Kombat-ish.
It is. It came out around the same time.
Yeah.
It was Mortal Kombat's one of his competitors. It was bloody. It had all that.
It copied.
It held a copy. No Mercy were fatalities and all that. But so what this new game did was they actually created his brother in the game. And it did a lot of stuff like that. It took characters that were mentioned or just backstories and he made it real and explained why it happened. And then they really made the game a lot smoother. If you could compare like the old Killer Instinct to the new one, it's like I didn't want to pick up the old one anymore because this one plays so well.
Does it?
It does. It does.
I watched some gameplay, man, and I played the game a little bit. I think there's like a demo you can download on the store or something like that. And honestly, mind you, I have an Xbox One S, so it's definitely not the most powerful.
If you have Game Pass, you can get Killer Instinct. You can get Killer the deluxe edition with all the DLC characters for free.
Yeah, and then it also has the old school Killer Instincts in it. Like you can literally play the first Killer Instinct, you can play KI Gold. It all comes with the game.
Well, okay.
I'll say this because I have the Game Pass. I downloaded the definitive edition that is supposed to come with everybody. That's not what it was. It is legit. You download the quote game, and when you open the game, it's like watch this video on why you should buy the definitive edition. That's what's on the Game Pass right now.
Oh, really?
That's what I opened it up to.
Trash.
So I deleted it instantly. Right click, uninstall.
I don't know. When I watch gameplay on like Twitch and stuff like that, and I don't know. It don't look smooth to me. I mean, I don't know about PC or maybe the Xbox One X. It probably runs a lot better.
Yo, the graphics are dope on it.
But from what I see, it looks ass. It looks trash, in my opinion. I'm sorry. Yo, why play that when you can play something else? Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, I'd rather play Jump Force. I'm going.
Hey,
I'd rather
Jump
play
Force is good. Stop trying to.
It's good, but y'all already know that the cheese in that game like will pitch you off. If you ever like, yo, I want to get mad today, just play Jump Force for a bit.
That's all you gotta do.
Okay, let's move on to Gonzo section, man. The Nintendo goats. You know what I'm saying? Now this is gonna be interesting because the Wii was no slouch, right? So I didn't want to go just the Wii U because I feel like the Wii U and the Wii are kind of comboed. I'm gonna put them into one category, okay? And then we're gonna go. Well, I didn't want to put in a 3 like 3v3 like a 1v1v1. I want to just do like okay, this side versus this side. You know what I mean? Plus the Wii U was So let's just put it together.
Exactly.
So the Switch, the hybrid, changing the game, Nintendo, and then you also have the Wii changing the game with the motion controls. So Gonzo, I'm gonna let you go first because you gonna really explode this thing.
Dang. You see, like now you made it hard because if it was just the Switch versus the Wii U was absolute garbage, right?
Yeah.
They had a bunch of good games, but that humongous tablet that you had to mess with made it that nobody wanted to play. So like they just port all of those freaking good games that was on the Wii U to the Switch, and now they're bangers. Like Zelda, like those games are doing so well on the Switch because it's so much easier to deal with stuff. Like I tried to play the old Zelda game on the Wii U after, like I skipped the Wii U. I went from Wii to Switch.
Same.
And I tried to go back and play the Wii U Zelda game. Bro, I got to the point where you're like learning how to ride the horse, and I was like, I'm done. Like, I can't play this. This is trash. So I just put it down, and I only played Smash on. That's the only game I can play on the Wii U is Smash Bros. But when it comes to the Wii, dang, that if I had to pick,
it's a banging console, like honestly.
That's a banging console, and I had so many good times playing it.
Yeah, that's tough.
I'm gonna go with the Switch because I went older, and now I'm gonna go newer, and it's because the Wii U never had HD, or it didn't have HD for the longest time. It was actually like it didn't have 1080, didn't have HDMI output for a long time. It was like years and years before you got the HDMI out.
Yeah.
And it didn't even come out in America first. It came out with a black Wii, right? And it came out in Europe. And then like a year after it came out in Europe, or a few months after it came out in Europe, it came to America with the HD cable. By then, I already had every game I wanted, and I already been playing on this freaking, red, blue, red, white, yellow cable. So I didn't want to buy a brand new Wii. Yeah. So the Switch, even though it's not like the most powerful console, like of its current generation, it changed the game because it has that freaking motion control. It has Rumble, HD Rumble, and then the portability. It's crazy what they're doing.
Yes. Okay, I totally agree and respect what you had to say about that. That was really well said. Quack.
Huh. Honestly, if I had to, what were we gonna say? So what?
Okay, so the Wii and Wii U or the Switch? Which one you rocking with?
I mean, that's for me. That's a tough one.
It is hard
because when it comes to the Switch is great, especially for this day and age.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose on what I had more enjoyability out of, I'd say the original OG Wii.
I feel you.
I mean, I remember when that first came out, I had to get it.
It was a game changer, bro.
It definitely was. I mean, just the fact that it came out with Wii Sports.
Yeah.
It came with Wii Sports. That enough to me was worth buying it.
Bro, people that didn't even play games playing games, bro. That's crazy.
Exactly. I mean, for me, like when the Wii got dropped, I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I skipped school that day with a friend. It was the day that I got my SSI. It was straight the day I got my SSI, right?
So you're right.
I skipped school with my boy Matt. We got into the car. We rolled up. He brought me down to the bank. It got to the point to where even when I was walking into the bank and I was walking out, my mom was going into the bank. And she straight saw me and she goes, "What the hell are you doing at school?" "I'm getting a Wii. That's what I'm doing."
Right.
And I went out that day, skipped school, got myself a Wii. We rolled up and we just played all day. The whole motion control behind everything, the whole, like I said, just the sports itself coming in with it was absolutely phenomenal. I have a Switch now. I can honestly say I've had a Switch since almost day one. My buddy at work bought it. He bought it for the new Mario coming out, but the closest Mario that was coming out at the time was Rabbids.
Yep.
And he thought it was Odyssey. So he sold me the Switch for like $130 when it first came out.
Nice.
Dang.
So I picked up that shit. right away. And he didn't even have me pay like the entire thing at once. He let me give him payments.
Ooh, payment plan.
Payment plan.
Can I give you $10 every check?
I give him like $25 every check. That's all it was.
No interest, right?
No interest, no nothing.
Of course not.
But he knew I was a gamer, and he was a gamer as well. And he's like, oh, I was kind of pissed off. But it came with the Switch, Breath of the Wild, and it came with like Breath of the Wild like skin and everything you could put on your Switch.
No, I got my Switch for free.
So, I played the Switch for quite a while. I played the Wii for quite a while. Honestly, Wii hands down.
Okay.
It got you actually up, active, and moving.
Yeah, that was cool. That was definitely cool. And at a time where, yeah.
And come on, you can't tell me when you and your boy got beef, you'd be like, all right, yo, here's your controller, here's your nunchuck. Yo, we about to box each other right the fuck now.
Yeah, oh for sure.
And you can box each other.
It was lit. It was
straight up. Or if you wanted to take a casual day off from work, you go golfing. You can play baseball.
Exactly.
Come on, bowling. Bowling is probably the best one.
See, I was just going to say it. I was just going to say, if anything, the most beef is probably settled through bowling.
It's always
bowling. Bowling was something serious for sure.
It's like, you be messing with my girl. Yo, we doing some lane challenges right now over in Wii. Come on. Yo, I can make it to like lane 15.
That's big facts. All right. King. Nah, you good. What would you prefer? The Wii and the Wii U or the Switch? Which one you rock with, bro?
Now, you do have like all of the good stuff. Switch, being able to take it on the go and whatnot. I would go with the Wii, based off the simple fact there was a good number of games that I would play 24/7 that I still love to this day. Okay. That released on the Wii, like for instance, I got many fights with my cousins over one game. What was it? It was Bakugan.
Okay.
It was Bakugan on the Wii. That was probably my all-time favorite. Next to a couple others like Wii Sports. I believe Ben 10 was on there too.
Yeah, Ben 10 was on there.
Yeah, Ben 10 was Ben 10. There was another game that I can't think. It was a Naruto game, but I can't think of it.
Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword, Metro Prime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Metro too. Metroid. I enjoy Metroid.
Oh, definitely Metroid. Definitely Metroid.
I would pick the Wii U just solely based off the nostalgia factor. And if I still had a number of those games, I would more than likely go back and play it.
I'll feel you on that. Okay. So you rocking with the Wii. All right, Gino.
Oh man, this is a tough one. It really is
hard. It's really hard.
It's very tough.
Don't think too hard now.
The Wii stuff Wii U, it did what it set out to do. And it did what it set out to do very, very well. It was a gaming console that, like you said, you mentioned the motion controller and all that, but the biggest thing I noticed, the games were amazing. It had a whole plethora of video games. As far as if you're a big Zelda fan, it had some of the best Zelda titles to follow up after the legendary Ocarina of Time. Mm-hmm. But what it did the most was like it brought friends and families together. It was all about that.
Yep.
The Switch, on the other hand, it did what it set out to do too. It switches. It goes from being a console to being a portable.
Beautiful.
And that's awesome and everything, but it's like as far as the system itself, it really is almost the same as the Wii as far as like what the console is capable of doing. Outside of like HD. I had to go with the Wii because video games should be about friends and family at the end of the day, and I think that's where it sells above the Switch. Definitely.
I feel you on that. Just like you guys, I think this is a hard decision, bro. Like, because if you think about it, like, Nintendo is crazy for this, and they take a concept and they try to make it into their own. You know what I mean? Like, we have these consoles, we have these video games. How do we change shit up? How do we shake it up? And that's why I think a lot of people love Nintendo. You know, they're not really concerned about, all right, let's get the most power out of these consoles. They're in their own lane. They're doing their own thing, right? And they really dominate the handheld. So when it comes to the Switch, they're like, okay, yeah, like PS4 and Xbox, they're bound for this power, this or that. But we've always been creative. And we dominate the handheld. So why don't we just make a handheld console? And they did it so seamlessly. You literally be playing a game and you could just pop it in your what is that thing called? It's a stand? Is it called a stand? Switch stand? I don't know what it's called. Anyways, you can just
The
pop
dock.
it in. Oh yeah, the dock. And it seamlessly just goes straight to your TV. So that's crazy. And then like honestly, when I'm on like going to like a vacation or anything like that, the Switch saves me, bro. Y'all remember when you have to like, well, I mean, the PSP used to do that for me before that, but the Switch takes that and like makes it a little bit better in a ways of like graphics and stuff like that, and like newer titles, because you can't get no really new PSP games for the most part. So like I'll be, if I didn't have my Switch, I'd be hella bored on a plane. Like I think I went to Barbados. It took like 8 hours. So imagine like 8 hours just staring at like these boring movies I don't want to watch and stuff like that, when I could just play Mario Kart or like play Donkey Kong on the freaking plane.
A repeat of the Office 4 episodes over and over again.
Exactly. So that was like,
you can watch The Office over and over again, all right?
I'm not saying enough, because I went to California and I watched it over and over again. But still, I'd rather put I'm a Rome. I'd rather play the Switch.
So like the Switch brings back, like, because me, I wasn't really a 3DS guy. I know 3DS, they sold extremely well. I know they have a lot of good RPGs and all that, but it was, my sister was playing that. I wasn't really into it, but when the Switch, I was like, okay, cool. It's like something that's 3D and like, you know, it's kind of like best of both worlds type situation. So like I was definitely so I think in terms of the world, I think we had such a big impact at that time. Like I remember old ladies were talking about the Wii, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play the Wii. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't play no video games. Like, what the hell are you talking about? But it has such a big, huge impact. And I think for the world, like definitely like the Wii is probably like a bigger impact. But for me personally, I actually like the Switch better.
I agree with all those different reasons. Like you know, I for this day and age, like just having that portable console, you can take it with you wherever you want to do.
Yeah.
And I love that. Like I haven't done that since the Game Gear, bro. Like
exactly.
I never, you know, Game Gear and Game Boy.
Oh, Game Gear, yes.
At a time where I was just like playing so many PS3 games and PS4 games, and I was playing like all the Sony stuff, and I was doing a lot of obviously Xbox, like with the Gears and stuff like that, and Halo. I kind of forgot about, like, you know, I wouldn't say the simple games, but like the games where it's like you don't got to worry about all right, you got to worry about, you know, what fit you got, and you got to worry about all these menus and all these different side quests. It's like literally just a game and just have fun. So when I started playing the Switch game, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot what this feels like. You know what I mean? I forgot just having fun and like, you know, 1 or 2, 3 buttons. You know, you don't have to worry about like freaking 17 buttons. It's literally like, okay, just go out there and like progress in the story and stuff like that. So the Switch like brought me back. So that's why I really love the Switch. But I can see anyone going with that. I can see anyone going either way. Like that was a really, really hard one.
A tough one. And that's why I hate to say it, but I had to be very nitpicky. Like I like the
exactly.
But then I'm gonna tell you how I got nitpicky with it. Like I think that's one of the first things I said was like, how well does it do what it intended to do?
Yeah,
they both do what they intended to do.
Yeah.
But when it comes to being this portable console, the portable aspect of it, the battery life. That's how nitpicky I'm being with it. It's the battery life that I'm complaining about. Like if I'm going to have a portable, if I'm going to have a handheld gaming system, I would at least want the battery to last a little bit more.
Right. I mean,
that's how nitpicky I'm being about it, because it's so close.
We got bangers, but the Switch, I mean, even though it's young in its life cycle, it got some real big bangers, man. It really do. Breath of the Wild, even like all the freaking Mario games and shit like that, like Switch Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is like pretty much all the characters of all time and some. It's just like you look at that, and you look at the Pokemon game that's coming. That's like gonna be probably the biggest Pokemon game of all time. You know what I'm saying?
That's the issue I have with Smash. If I wanted to. That's the only issue I have with Smash is that roster.
Why?
What?
Because
the roster. That's what makes it amazing.
See, no, look, don't get me wrong. It's still amazing, but if you think about it in actual reality, most people only main like a good maybe 3 to 6 characters.
I see
That's
a lot
okay.
probably.
What's wrong with that?
No,
Yeah,
I would say 2 to 3 usually. Like if you talk about main, or you like they
You
can use
talking
it,
about-
but like
You talking about the average Joe who just plays the game for fun. Now you talking about the competitive scene? It's not the case, bro.
okay,
They learn every single one of those characters.
Gotcha.
You have to.
I'm in this.
I feel like in a fighting game that's like not the norm, but for the most part, you know, okay, if you're going against, you know what kind of moves he's gonna be pulling on you, right?
I'll put
Yeah,
it this way.
at least learn learn the fight, and they do that by learning. I'm not bullshit. They learn every single character. I know it sounds like a lot, but they're competitive.
Oh, that don't sound like a lie at all.
I will change my tune the moment I see somebody win a major tourney using Pokemon Trainer.
I guarantee you, there's some motherfuckers that are nasty with that will mop the floor with all of us, bro. With
Yeah.
Pokemon Trainer.
No, wait, see, look, that's the thing. Us, yeah, but other people.
Oh, you talking about like some real pro shit?
I've seen some really good people with Pokemon Trainer because they can swap between like the heavy hitting Charizard, like really fast Squirtle, and then like that trolly freaking plant, Ivysaur.
I'm positive I can smack you in Poker Tournament, Gonzo.
In Pokemon Tournament, I don't even play that game. See me in Ultimate.
Never my wildest dreams would I ever think that Smash Brothers. And so listen, I'm not knocking it. I love Smash Brothers. I've played every single one of them. I'm a huge fan.
Right.
But if you go back in just the past few years, the way that the fighting game community had looked at Smash Brothers as a fighting game, that's not a real fighting game. That's not a real fighting game. And now it's the most popular fighting game in the world, pretty much. Like listen, remember I said 9,000 entries in Evo?
Yeah.
Of those 9,000, 3,600 plus players are competing in Smash Brothers, and the rest is everything else.
So this is how Smash Brothers got so big, right? Back in a Dizzy, like a gen or two ago from the Smash games, when people were playing it, they were in college and they were drinking and drunk. So they're like, oh yeah, let's play this little game. I'm gonna be Mario. I'll be Donkey Kong. I'm gonna be Bowser. And it's just a bunch of people like that. And then as they get older, now they're adults and out in the real world. So when Smash comes out and they're introducing it to the next gen, like my son plays Smash Bros often, like because I used to play Smash Bros. Now I'm older, it comes out, I'm gonna get Smash. I got a new Smash game, so I have a cartridge, and then my son has the same game. So he's playing it on his Switch when I'm like, yo, I need to play. And then he's playing over there. Yeah, Smash Bros is like a game that people grow up on. So that's how you have so many people. And now that the next generation of gamers is coming up, these people are now, hey, you should learn this game. And then the cycle continues. Smash Bros is never going away.
Yeah. And they keep adding characters.
This one game has a lifespan of at least 5 years, at least. People are going to start playing this game.
All right, well, let's do the outros, man. I don't want to hold people up too long, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Quack.
Outro. I didn't even get to do an intro.
Wait, what?
That sounds like a you problem.
Wait, I thought you did an intro.
No, I didn't.
What?
You said do your intro. I said, yo, it's your quack. I had to take a day off, and you said, tell me about your daughter's birthday party. And I said the birthday party, and you moved on.
Okay, you can do your intro and your outro.
Well, it's official. Rome is a bad host.
If it makes anybody feel any better, when I came into Rome's house, I did not take my shoes off.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Now this is your boy Quack. You can find me over at Twitch, Twitter, Insta, whatever. Been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves lately. To be honest, I'm gonna be grinding that and
drunk cooking.
Probably, I'm about to be doing some cooking streams soon. When I can get the funds for it, I've been a chef for many years. Might as well go ahead. I got a lot of my viewership right now telling me I need to start doing cooking streams.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna be jumping on that. I just gotta go ahead and
you need to make those pizza what's those pizza what?
Pizza
croissants, right? They're croissants?
No. So one day, I ain't gonna lie, back in my days, I got blasted. smoked like an entire L to my dome, and ransacked my fridge. I took some croissants. I had a block of cheese. I cut them up into strips, put those inside the croissants, rolled them up in pepperoni, rolled them up, buttered them, put some garlic, some granulated garlic over that, baked them. I made some pizza, some pepperoni pizza croissants, and I never looked back. I never looked back. Rome, I think I sent you when I made it that one night. I sent you a picture.
You did.
Yo, those look fire.
Amazing, bro. Honestly.
Yo, I'm telling you, that's the kind of stuff that I like doing. I mean,
bro, that should be entertaining as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you're not just making the same old cookies that's like all over YouTube that's been done 1,000 times. You're actually making some creative shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now, for all you stoners out there, we're gonna be making something extra for you.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go King.
So my outro?
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm gonna go eat the cereal. Bye.
I want to. You know what? Hey, I don't like you. I don't like you and Gonzo trash your Pokemon. I'm King Greek. Make sure to stop by my channel so you can stay updated on my videos and streams. I thank you for having me on the podcast. It's been cool. You've been a bad host because you got people intros, but it's been cool.
Yeah, my bad, man. I'll be better. That's all I can do, man. Be better.
I got respect. I got respect for Gino because he been quiet this whole time. Hustle man picture.
Roasting everybody. He's like, I'm out.
I don't have that due diligence. You feel me?
He's like, I'm good. But yeah, go ahead, check out King and watch me slap him up and poke him.
Okay.
Hey, nah, Quack, you don't have your Switch anymore right now, right?
I got my Switch.
Oh, you got Smash Brothers? You got Smash Brothers?
Yeah, I'm actually picking that. I'm actually picking that back up. I haven't touched it in quite a while, but when I heard the announcement of Banjo-Kazooie being released, I'm picking it back up.
Okay, I'm about to say you got.
I'm about to main the shit out of Banjo.
Hey, King, Quack's serious at Smash Brothers. I'm not gonna lie, he's a serious guy. He was using the Joy-Con.
I was using the Joy-Con and I was smacking everybody up.
And he was smacking. It was me, him, and it was like 2 other guys that were in like the stream that got invited that were like they play Smash Brothers, and he was smacking, bro.
They even
I'm trash, so like whatever. Like I'm trash, but like the other guys were nice.
Okay. See, here's my thing. I'm trash, but I'm main in Center War. I'm gonna probably just blade you the whole time.
Yo, Center War is powerful.
Yeah, I've seen people mop with him.
Gino.
Yo, this is Gino. You can catch me on Twitch, 2 different channels. I'm with my team stream, the Major Circle. You usually stream on Sundays, in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. And also on my own channel, Gino Games. You can follow me on Instagram and future YouTube as well.
I don't even think I'm following you on Instagram. I gotta follow you on Instagram, bro. Am I following you on Instagram?
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna follow you right after this.
This Ricardo Miles picture. All he need is a US of A bandana.
Gonzo.
Brainless Gonzo. You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all that good stuff. Give the follow, man. Give the follow, give the like, all of that.
And the Pokemon Exposed channel.
Pokemon Exposed? Oh, no, that's not me.
All right, that wraps up episode 10 of GG Podcast. I am your host, The Real King Rome. You can catch us here every Sunday at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. I always stutter on that. I don't know why. Anyways, make sure if you like the video, comment below, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Johnny, I'm looking forward to your comment, man. I know we went on Xbox a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? And yeah, you guys catch us next week. So peace out. You're